Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to more Kerbal Space Program. Which the reason I have other games planned that I'll eventually play, but for now, I just want to play this again. I assume that sandbox we were in. If I remember correctly, this is the one we just did. We were trying to fly across the world, and we only made it over to here. Right there. Anyway, now I'm going to build a rocket to go into space. However, if I'm going to go into space, I want to bring something cool into space. So I was thinking that plane we just made... Why don't we just strap some space rockets to it, and then we'll send this to the moon or something. The wings will all be worthless and stuff, but I think that would be something cool to try to do. If so, though, so let's call it first plane space version, perhaps. First, we're just gonna modify it. Get a new version. First things first. Jet engines, we're not gonna have those. Let me check. There's an engine that is fuel efficient in space, the atomic rocket. And it runs solely on liquid fuel. So just like the jet engines, we don't need to... These are quite big. Just like the jet engines, we don't need to have any of the other type of fuel, the... what's it called? Oxidizer. And monopropellant, we can actually add some of that. How do I get monopropellant? Fuel tanks, there's one. That's RCS, that's monopropellant. How small can I go with this? Get a little tiny one. Do I want to do that now? Let me look. We have this goes into 2. I don't think we'll need 2 engines. I don't want to have to redo that back end section, so we'll just leave it. Overkill, perhaps. Or not to be used as a bouncy castle. Wait, there's ore in this. Speaking of, I saw somebody playing this game and they had a... There was like a drill that like drilled into the moon and they got fuel back from it. If anybody knows where that would be really cool to have. Electrical... Batteries... Thermal, ground, aerodynamics, payload. I feel like if... No, wait, this might be it. The drill-o-matic. Should work. It's a smaller version of the popular drill-o-matic. This drill is designed to help extract valuable resources from the crust of planets and asteroids. So that one doesn't work as well. There's a drill-o-matic mining excavator. Designed to help extract valuable resources from the crust of planets and asteroids. Okay, it needs radiator. Okay, maybe I will be putting these to use later, but for now we're just gonna put a plane on the moon and leave it there. That's the plan. Now, what was I looking for before I got distracted by it? I don't remember. First things first, RCS somewhere. Here it is, actually. Command and control. This is where you can get reaction wheels to really control the thing better. We might want one. Is this regular size one? Give me one. Why can't I move it out here? Let me click on it. Is it invisible? Well, I don't want it invisible. No, it's also not showing up. Very mysterious. Does anything show up? Am I broken? Oh, everything's in the floor? Why is it going in the floor? Don't put it in the floor. Go back to that command and control. How big is this one? This is about the size we would want. To like this. Oh, I thought it was just... No, yeah. That's fine. Now the plane will be able to move good, even in space, because the wings will be useless. Still want it to look like a plane, so I'm keeping all of it on there. What's the difference between these two? Why is there two of the same thing? Oh, one's bigger. I just can't tell from here. Let me check. These ones look like this. These ones are the tiny ones. Okay. Let's put some on the wings. Maybe we want the bigger ones, actually. Just a little bit. Tiny ones would be fine, I think. That's in case the reaction wheel needs more help, I guess. In which case, let me do this. Fuel those one tank, right? It's quite a big one. Is there slightly smaller? That's too small. This is big. Whatever this will do. It's just becoming a longer plane. That's why can't I bring this closer again? Okay, here we are. It's becoming a longer plane, but it still looks like a plane, so I'm not gonna worry about it. That is full of monogram. So now, even though I just said the small ones would be good enough, let's get bigger ones on here. And I'll show you what they do. These are the bigger ones. Save. This thing, now that it's got these rockets, it probably will not take off anywhere at the speed of what's its center of mass. Yeah, now the aerodynamics are all wrong, but that's fine, because the rockets are so heavy in the back. Unless there's some way to bring it down into... one again. Go from 2 to 1. And this not... that goes into 2. I'm looking for... yeah, I'm looking for... magnetic boom. Structural, maybe that's what I'm looking for. Okay. Stack tri-coupler, bi-coupler. So basically, I want to put this on that, reverse it. So give me a second. Take this off. See, that's not what I want. One. I want it to go the other way. How does this one do that? I rotate it without putting it on. No, okay. I rotate it after putting it on. Then move it. Just like that. That'll work. Then if I put this... can I put that on there? No, I can't. I can put it here and then move it so it looks like it's in the right spot. Hopefully that works. That is less overkill with the rocket in the back. I think. Or I wasted my time doing that. Now, let's... Wait 1 second. Bring that down. Go back to the regular runway. Anyway, let's launch. I just want to see if it, doesn't explode. Anyway, I say RCS. I'll show you what RCS does. Turn it on. See, now those will help move it. In space. Hopefully you don't run out of RCS. Turn it off for now. Now let's see if that works. I forgot about the dang parachutes again. Are always set to go off at the same time for some reason. There we go. This is slightly off tilter. You know what? I can just put a single rocket and move it into the middle. Alright. So I will optimize that back a little bit. For now, let's see. These engines are very weak on the ground, but in space they're good, I think. So this may not look like it's doing much, but it's running. It's also not fuel efficient on ground either. Yep. Okay. Let's go back. Main control, let's put this tiny one. That is the bigger one. Put that on the top of the wings as well, just so we have more control. Meanwhile, with this whole setup, let me optimize this a little bit, because this doesn't really work the way I want it. But I can just go to this, put it on 1, and then just move it over. That'll be more efficient. It's just in the middle for some reason, that's all. Don't worry about it. Maybe it looked better the other way. I don't know. This should be fine. Yep, still works. Remember to undo the parachutes again. There we go. Okay. We'll send this to space, I'm thinking. Make sure nobody's in it, by the way. Don't go in it. No. Now that we have a cool plane that we can send to space, which might work in space, we don't know. Let's go build a rocket to send it to space. The way you do this is... we just load the space plane. Okay, that's not what I was expecting to happen. I thought I was going to automatically put it in, the right orientation. Go back to new. I remember this being simple. They might have changed how it's right. So this comes with planes. So there's just a bunch of planes in the game already. Ah, maybe I'll show off some of those. Both called First Trial. That's a different scene. So I click load. It's like this. If I move it, yeah, now it goes through. If it's gonna go to space, we want all the landing gear turned off for now. it. Move up so it's really high up. And then we need rocket stuff. I need a decoupler. Where are they put? That's small. That's junior, so that's even smaller. Yeah, that's way too small. Or is it just right? Actually, it might be just right. So now I can attach a rocket down below this. I want it to be bigger, so is this what I want? Like that. Which size does that go to? Does that have stuff in it? Yes, it has rocket fuel in it. There's I like the orange ones. Are the orange ones still in this game? The big orange ones. Maybe they changed the way they look, but they're still here somewhere. What do they do to my orange ones? Let's see. Liquid, fuel, am I supposed to choose these? That makes it go even bigger. Could do that. If it's Mark III, then I could just use the Mark III rocket fuel sludge long. Attach on there. This certainly looks stable, doesn't it? Okay. I think before getting that big, let's add another stage, so don't go that big yet. So this is to the whatever size. Is this the... no, that's just... this still so small. That's basically what we just used. Those are the really big ones. Where's the medium length ones? Medium size ones? They used to exist. Is it just these ones now? Mark IIs are the medium. There used to be these orange ones in the game. If anybody... my orange fuel tanks have gone away. A back wet external tank. No, this is... I guess it. Rockomax. This is... yeah, this is what they used to look like. I remember my orange ones. They're real. They just gave them a color scheme that matches the rest of the game. I don't know why they were orange in the first place. But I'll make them orange anyway, because that makes it easier for me to know what to do. Okay, do that. I'm going to try to get this orange one, which is going to be two orange ones, into space, and that'll be like the thing we go through space with, and then this... well, that might be overkill. I don't know. Either way, let's get some big reaction wheel on here to make sure it remains stable. And then, not that one. Put another one here. Make it orange too, because that's what I'm used to them being. Yeah, I want big AI thing. Where was that section? Command and control. No, that'd be in pods. Counts as a pod. Also, this is literally a drone core, as is. Interesting. Probes. What's the size one I'm looking at? This size. There we go. I'm going to try to get this stage into space. Go from there. Hope this is all oriented the right way. I want under power, I think. If I can find anything. Electrical. Gigantor solar arrays. I just want to get by a couple, I mean 4 or so. know why it's at an angle like that. I will fix it. Like this. It's both sides, yes. Okay. And I want to see if this launches already. So let's put a thruster on. What's this one? Not the kind I want. Let's do small. Okay, that one's big. The Weasley turbojet fan. The swivel I used to use a lot. A little bit bigger than swivel. Skipper, perhaps. It's a mid-stage booster. That's what I'm going to try to use it as. So instead of first plane, I'm going to call it first rocket. I can't come up with names to save my life. First rocket try. Excellent name. Save. Launch. I just want to see if it starts. Also, I didn't check if somebody was in here, but that'll be fine. We'll revert time if the X die. There is a guy behind me. Let's see. So I did not check if the staging is right. It is wrong. So we need to go back anyway. Let's see. Don't put somebody in it so nobody dies. And second thing is the staging, which is over here. I want this rocket to go first, and then that rocket. Is there a way to add decoupling? Is decoupling not a thing? Why did it just do not what I wanted? You go over here. Add a new one. This one. There we go. Now it should work right. See if this launches. Before we launch, I'll deploy the solar panels just so you can see what they look like when they're on. So if we can get to space, we can use these. Do we need this much electrical power? Probably not. It looks cool, doesn't it? See, they go to beam at the sun by themselves. Pretty cool. Shut them down for now. Because if you try to rocket move while these things are up, bad things happen. Now try it. Yep, it's not strong enough. But that's to be expected. It's a little wobbly. I can fix the wobbliness when the time comes, don't worry. Now, if we let it burn for a little bit, eventually nothing will happen. Okay. I don't think that's working right. Yeah, I wasn't thrusting during it. Anyway, when it ran out of fuel, it would start going faster. This is stage 2. We need a stage below it to really get into space. Also for stability, there's like struts that I can temporarily... I was gonna say temporarily add. Get it so it's actually lateral here. Do like that kind of thing. Something like that. That should keep it stable, right? The wings too. The tails are there. That did not work. Should get a good angle from there. Okay. Look from the inside. That works. That should stop any wobble. Should I put a decoupler like I wanted to? It's right there. This is Clampatron docking port. That's not what I thought I picked. Get rid of the Clampatron. Staging. decoupling, whatever. One of these. That will work. There we go. Now it can decouple. It's one of the things listed. It's already in the right spot. Excellent. And we need a bigger decoupler down here for this one. That would go up there. And now we're going to make an even bigger rocket on the bottom. Yes. Easier said than done. 3 to Mark 2. Then CS adapter to... I remember we found the adapter somewhere. So this one, yeah. That would be orange too. I can't. I'll leave the bottom the default colors. Do you think we discovered this was the really huge one? Do you want the mega biggest engine possible on the bottom? And then we're going to add more onto the bottoms, or all around it. But now, let's just see if it doesn't fall over or whatever. Okay, it can actually launch stuff. So we'll see how high it can go and stuff with this. I doubt it will make it to space. But... Let's get in there. After that, we might get halfway to space. Not accounting for air friction, though. Okay, now that one's out of fuel, so then you go... and shoot it off, and then this one goes. We are not gaining speed this time, though. It's about maintaining it. Basically, we did not make it high enough for this to work. That's okay, because we were planning on adding more anyway. Well, good show. Now go over here. See, I could do like this. And this might look crazy, but we're gonna try it. Let's see, this is hydraulic detachment method, manifold, radial decoupler. This one has more like space, so it's less likely to hit us. We set up like this. This is what we do. Like in the middle, I guess. If we go over to the fuel, the big ones again. Is that the big one? It's not as big, just as big as the one we're touching it. No, that's the medium one. This is the big one. We get a whole bunch of those, like so. I don't think they'll explode onto us, but they might. So let's make it a little less extreme. This. Do they all fit together now? Yeah, that's better. Now they're their own thing. 6 are their own. Do that like that goes with that rocket. No wait, no. Never mind what I just did. Get this rocket down here below that one. Now we're gonna add more rockets. That all fits together, right? Sure. And we need a nose cone. Dynamics. That will work. And something I can do for, you know, so it doesn't all explode. Let's just add some structural attachments to it. Like that. And, let's see, there was a fuel thing somewhere. Just good luck finding that again. It's fuel, isn't it? Right here, external fuel thing. I'll need to zoom in because I need to be able to see which way the arrow on it points. Okay, we want to start with the one we're taking the stuff from. Like here, and then attach to the middle. And that way, it'll use all the fuel in the outer ones first, and then the middle one will. Do its thing, yes. Now this may explode horribly, so get ready for that. Now let's see if we can get higher with this. Commence. Did I have it set up right? I might not have. No, it seems to be working actually. It just doesn't look like it is. Wow, big waves of fire coming up of it. Hopefully we don't explode. It's gonna explode, isn't it? And then go. Yep, it exploded. Eject. How is the control on this thing in space? I can control it. It's not very fast. Turn on RCS. There we go. Now it's got control. Did we make it? Yeah, we made it well into space, so if it didn't explode, we were good. Which I figured might happen because these are all very grouped together. It might be better to not decouple these like at all until we do this decouple. Enable crossfeed first percent. Let's just bring those up to this one, and we'll just eject the whole thing off. Oh, it seems like such a waste to do that. Give me one more second. Bring those down. You know what? It's not a waste. Just bring them back up, like I said I was gonna. We'll pretend there's no issue. Basically, we'll just use all the fuel and then eject them off. So it'll just be the whole thing will be dumped instead of. Well, let's see how it works. Let's try it. This time we know it might start getting really warm, so be ready for that. Okay, we already are out of the atmosphere. So I want to add a maneuver while we're floating. Bring this right there. We're going to go prograde until we have orbit. That's just playing it out. Okay. The burn time is 3 minutes, T-minus. Just when we get to about half of that, so And there's a minute to go. I'll start orienting it. Do it now. Go to prograde if you may. Do you have control to do that? It might be too heavy. No, it's trying. You can see it's slightly turning. Yes, quite into space. Probably should have got rid of these earlier. I might just burn them now and get rid of them, because we still don't know if they're gonna explode us. Is that helping? Are we doing it too early? Wait, just a little bit longer. What's that? Radial... Maneuver. Oh, we want to be in maneuver. I was in the wrong whole place. No wonder it wasn't working. Please rotate to maneuver. This thing has, you know, good rotation. This thing doesn't. It's too heavy. But while we still have it on there, I might as well use it, so... slowly rotate in the direction we want to be facing. So we can get an orbit of the planet first. From there, we'll decide what moon to go to. Because there's two choices. T-minus 10 seconds. We still got a little bit of time to get ready. Okay, close enough. Burn. Then burn the rest of that one out. Should hopefully work. Keep adding it. This whole setup was bad. I should just not have them put the fuel into the middle one, but you know, hindsight's whatever. 2020. Use up the rest of the fuel because we can. Then go. And all of that exploded, but we're fine. Okay. Now keep doing the maneuver. We are gonna make it a little late on it, but it should be fine. Doesn't have a very big engine on here, so can't speed up during the rocket, so I'm just gonna wait it out. This bar here has to go all the way to the bottom, and that's how we know we succeeded, or if we're going to go back down into the earth. And we're not really moving very much. I think we've failed. We were close, though. It's because of the setup. Try it again. It's because I had all the fuel go into the middle, and then we held on to it for too long. I should just dump these once we're getting ready to go into space. So don't do the fuel thing at... Don't do whatever I just did. Cancel that. Go back to launch. Will it launch the way it was? Did I break it? No, it's all gone. Back. Go here. Everything I built is gone. That's fine. We'll just add it again. It was this in long and had this at the bottom. I had a bunch of radial decouplers, but those... It turned out we don't actually want those. What I might actually do is, under structural, there's like this thing. Let's go. This is the bigger one. I can use these, perhaps. Attach one at the end of these. Actually, this might be better in general. I might be able to do it the way I originally wanted. Let's try it. Get some range distance. A beam might have been better. What's the weight difference? It's a pocket edition. 3.3 tons. These have... Oh, there's an extra large. I should just take that one. Okay, give me a second. We're just gonna use this. Like that. No, that's the wrong size again. Put this, the medium size on the bottom. There we go. Where's those nose cones? If I can remember right. Aerodynamics, big nose cones. This one. Does this have fuel? Oh, that's not even big enough, so it's not very stupid. This one? Yeah. There's no fuel in it, though. Whoa. Funny and orange looking. For extra fuel, I could try to... under fuel tanks, do some shenanigans. Give me a second. Put those on the top, followed by this on top of that, so I can get extra fuel out of it. It's got a weird slant on it. Give me a second. Maybe there's a better one. Is this what I want? No, that's really small. That's not what I want. Mark 3, Mark 2. Slanted. I know what's going on. Use the rotate tool. It just goes. Now it matches. Okay. Pull out that really tiny one out. Just that on the end. This is all just so I can have slightly extra fuel in all of them. Is this needed? Probably not, but... And then I do need something on the back too. Which I might as well just make a little tiny one. So that's too big. That's too big. It's gotta be a really tiny one. So... too big. Engine nacelle. It's an engine nacelle. Oh, ice. Engine pre-cooler. Oh, this is cool down engines for that. That's pretty cool. This is the nose cone. Small nose cone. There we go. It's a lot of work just for that. These on. Are they on? Right. They are not. Make out. Well, actually, that might be better because that way they're not. That was fine. We'll leave it like that. Now, for stability, we want struts again on these. So that they don't explode us all over the place. Let's attach them to the middle as well. And now we can try that fuel thing I was going to do before. Where we can check the outer ones before the inner ones. Like this. That'll be fine. And now they shouldn't explode all of us. Except I forgot to actually make them on decouplers. Got an important part. Give me a second. We'll have to redo all these. Decoupling. Do the extra distance one. And put that on that. So we can decouple them. Okay, everything's saved somehow. Now I need to make sure all of this is right. Do not decouple immediately. Do it with that one. Okay. So that one I actually want down here with them. Okay. Like that. Shoot off the side ones. I think everything is good now. Takes a lot of work to do rocket science, believe it or not. Not that I'm being very scientific with it. It'll be fine. Commence the launch. This we're just going to use to go straight up. And once we get up there, we'll worry about the other one. Go slower, but still burn it. Want all of this ejected off before we start turning, so... Okay, no longer have to worry about overheating. Go burn the rest of it. And then go. Okay, we escaped from those. See, they didn't explode or anything. It just needed to be more split off from each other. It's fine. Now this. Add maneuver. Move it so it's at the very tip. And do a bunch of it. Do this until we have orbit. That's good enough. Okay. And now get into maneuver formation. Should be a little easier because we don't have as much weight this time, but it'll still move very slowly. So I wish there was a way I could check my power and stuff, but I don't see an option to show it. I remember being able to see it. Oh, over here. Keep that open. Electric charge is doing fine. Get in the right angle. And I'll just do this one early. Because we can maybe check this thing up. Well, it has its full fuel, so maybe I shouldn't. So I doubt it'll last a minute and 33 seconds. So you know what? Yes, as soon as we get into formation, we will burn the rest of this fuel. Out of the big one. See, it's already working, so it's fine. This is increasing our speed this way, so we'll actually go around the planet instead of just going back down. This is working remarkably well, but we're going to have to eject soon. Right about there, I think. No, we're still... okay. And then go... yeah, this engine might not cut it, but we'll try. Actually, I think we got it. It's got enough fuel efficiency. It's fine. That is one weird orbit I'm creating. Maybe I should stop for a second. Need to wait until we're closer to over here. So if I make it a little bit faster, just wait a bit so we're up here more. G minus, etc. Yeah, this I've made a very strange orbit, but once we get to the, we'll burn a little bit more and it will be fine. In for 2 seconds, I'm gonna do it. I burn the rest. That should create a nice, more even orbit. It's still very egg shaped. apparently at the node. You know what, let's cancel this. We'll make a new node. That one's like too old. What have I done? Oh no. How do I get rid of maneuvers? Oh, hit the X. Okay, now this one. Bring it to where we want. Now create the orbit. There we go. That should be easier. That one won't show up until 17 minutes from now. Where are we? Let's extend solar panel. I think since there's no air friction or anything, so it should be fine. Extend these. We're heading towards the dark side of the sun. I mean, the planet, so we won't get electrical power anyway, but that should take care of any electrical things. Now, I guess I wait until we're over there, so let's go to get closer. T minus etc. minutes. Very high above the planet now. We got this. It's been a while since I did any of this, so bear with me, but we're getting there. Go. And you can see it's becoming an orbit. It's working. Oh, the sun's over there. Yeah, we got plenty of solar panels. I think these ones are obstructing those ones, but it's fine. Got plenty of fuel too. I should, next time though, if I do this, add more than just one rocket on here. Okay, that's almost done. Stop. There we go. Orbit has been achieved. So exit out, it's done. Now, there's the moon, which is right here, and then there's another moon even further out. Do we want to go for broke and go for the further out moon? Escaping the planet's Earth. The Earth's gravity is the hardest part, actually, so it would not take too long. For example, like over here, add a maneuver. And you just do this until you get... It'd probably be better to go on the opposite side, actually. Let's cancel that out. When we get over to here, add maneuver. We're going to go until we get to the moon. Actually, well, okay, come back a little bit. And that will be... Then we'll have a right... I'm trying to remember. Is that set as target? How do I reach that? AN, ascending node. I just like pick this up and like, well, what did I do? Okay, this way I will reach the moon. That's good. Do I want that moon or do I want to go for the further out moon? You know what? First moon is fine. Let's go for the moon. That'll get us the moon. Apparently. Okay, so let's make time go by again because we need to wait until we're in position. That's faster than I wanted. Stop it. I don't think that'll work anymore. I accidentally speeded. Wait, it's still not there yet? T, no, T plus. T minus. Oh, we passed it by quite a few days because we accidentally went super speed. Let's cancel this one. Go here. Add maneuver. Do this. Should I get to the moon up there? No, wait. Something's happening. Like that, and then do this. That'll get us to the other moon. No, that'll be fine. That's in T-minus 3 minutes. Don't go super speed. Oh, these... No wonder we went to like 100,000 times speed for some reason. In space, they let you go faster. Because you have to wait a long time to get to places sometimes. Anyway, go faster. Make it much faster. There we go. Because we're an hour away from what we need to be at. So go to maneuver, please. Still an hour out, by the way. I just want to let us rotate a little bit so we're in position. Everything's dark. Okay. Faster. T-minus 40 minutes and going down. Okay, at least we're not completely in the dark anymore. It's still not very bright up in space, believe it or not, sometimes. A little bit faster. Yeah, there we go. Stop. Okay. Now go a little bit faster. Okay, close enough. Now we go. We do that for a little bit, and then we'll reach the moon. Just the first moon. This planet has 2 moons. Let's go for the first one. I can make it rotate a little for the funsies. I'm sure we got enough fuel for it. I never actually tested if this plane can eject off of this very well, so hopefully it works. So we're gonna reach the moon. It's gonna happen. Don't shoot. Yes, we're going to go to the moon. And you know that we might crash. No, we're not gonna crash. It's fine. Let me put a maneuver if I can. What's happening? Oh no, I accidentally started moving a little bit. It's okay, we're still gonna reach the moon. In about 2 hours we will reach the moon. That's the moon right there, you see it. We're gonna head towards it, so let's speed up and see us head towards it. Also, get rid of this node. Before we reach it, I want to put a maneuver so I know when we're getting there. We're gonna want to, as we approach the moon, slow down so that we can get in orbit around the moon. I think that we're gonna land on it. Either way, now we know our time limits. Now, let's look at the moon while we approach. Faster, okay. Faster. There we go, the moon approaches. Or we approach the moon, but yes. Let's make sure we're in the right orientation already, so we're all ready when we get there. There's the planet. Here's the moon. There's a second moon somewhere, as I stated. No idea where that one is. That one's further out. It's smaller. Get into formation, and then I'll rotate the craft just to make sure we're getting maximum sun. Not that it matters much. Okay, back to going fast. As we approach, it's probably going to look like we're going to hit it, but according to my notes, we are not going to hit it. So do not worry. Double check. We are not going to hit it, right? Yeah, we should be fine. Continue the speed boost. Well, we're approaching rapidly. Still fine. Maybe rotate this way so the ship is facing like that. Let the solar panels rotate. Still got 5 minutes before we gotta burn things. We might be landing on the dark side. We're not landing yet, but we want to get in a steady orbit around the moon, and then we'll decide where to land on it. So far, so okay. Okay, do it now. I'm gonna do that. Burn. We're slowing down so that we can see it around the... Okay. We are now in steady orbit around the moon. Okay. I could continue to try to slow us down, so a more steady orbit, which I think we'll do. Go get the orbit down. Okay, now I think I inadvertently made it so we're going to land unless I do something. And I want to land anyway, perhaps. First, get rid of this. It's distracting us. You know, do it more. And then we're gonna get to here. And we're going to slow down again. Speed up further. Just slightly, please. Nothing extreme. That'll give us an orbit. We'll rebuild an orbit, yes. So now we must wait another hour. Where are we? Okay. Move to maneuver position. Basically, this orange part is going to stay as a new satellite of the moon. That's my plan, and we're going to send the plane down to land. Looks like we're pointing straight down, but it's not gonna happen. Don't worry. Now, 50 times speed. Hopefully we can see something again. 50 times speed. Go to 100 times speed. We only need to, like, burn for a second. Once we get there, so don't worry. There's the planet and the sun again. Okay, we're very close. 5 times speed should make it. Okay, now go. Don't know why the camera does that. There, we made it. So now we're in a mostly stable orbit. Now this is where we want to eject off the plane and make the plane land by itself. So let's try to do that. They both have their own guidance system, so this should be able to still be controllable without this. It's got reaction wheel and stuff, so it should be fine. So now we hit space. And then we speed up slightly. There we go. Now we are space plane. We need RCS, we can control it. I think we want to actually retrograde, so go turn around real quick. Okay, shut off the RCS so we don't waste it. Now, to land, you want to... Let's try that here. Let's do this. Now we're going down to the planet. So 8 minutes we will burn for like a second, and then a few seconds, and then we'll be getting down toward the moon. So let's do the 10 times speed, and 50 times speed. Where'd the other thing go? We were slightly faster than this. We left it way behind, but we're going to slow down soon, so we hopefully not run into it. Okay. Approaching time. Oh, go to maneuver. And now. Since the craft is much smaller, we don't have to burn as much to change the thing. Actually, I don't think that was enough. Let's just retrograde ourselves so we don't need this to guide us. Until we're going down into the moon. Land on the moon. If we slow down more, we can try to go for that big crater. Let's go for the big crater. Okay. What's that over there? Is that our... That's our other ship. I can see it in the distance. It's very small. Oh, we're small too. Over there, you see it? We're passing it. It might be small on the screen, but it's over there. It should be in stable orbit, so it's just gonna stay here forever. Can I, like, zoom in? Yeah, let's see, it's even got a satellite look to it. I can control it again from that other menu, though. Whatever. Anyway, let's get ready to approach the moon, which we actually kind of want to approach in reverse, because we're going to slow down like that. For now, let's make it faster. You can watch us go to the moon. Go fast. Where are we? Zoom in again. Really fast. It'll be fine. Okay, slow down. Just a second. Get back in the right orientation. Want to go backwards. I like how the wings and stuff move, but they don't do anything. Okay, make it fast again. Approaching moon at high velocities. You want to start slowing down once we're really down there. Okay, slow down again. Get in there. See, we're approaching. Let me see. Slow down a little. Yes, start slowing down. Slow down considerably, actually. Should have did this earlier, actually. Oh no. Yeah, I did not do it soon enough. We're probably going to crash. Underestimated times. Oh no. It was a good run. We were close. We have an orbit satellite over here now. This does mean we'll have to do everything again if I want to get another one here. Unless there's like a go back a few seconds thing. There isn't. I should have made like a autosave or something. Oh well. We now have a satellite around the moon. It was worth it. I didn't get a plane there like I wanted. I saw these weird lines on it. Just chilling over here. Well, that was fun. Next time, we'll actually land a plane on there. So I know we can do it. But for now, I think that was enough of a video. So, everyone, if you enjoyed this, then liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing are all appreciated. The most important thing, though, that thou must absolutely do is have a nice day. But thank you for watching, and see you next time.